So it's looking like Ned is out here cheating, and it just further proves the point that men aren't shit. Not all, of course. I'm not understanding why all of these men are cheating at the workplace. You're that messy and you're that reckless that you can't even keep it outside of work. Like, you messing with employees, like, that's just dumb. I have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to cheating. Like, I will not stay with someone that is cheating on me. I don't care if we've been married for 10 years and got 3 kids. If you cheat on me, we're done. Like, period. It's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and we back with some foolishness. Now, if y'all have been, on social media and y'all follow the Try Guys, I'm sure y'all know what I am talking about. So, we're going to be reacting to the Try Guys fire Ned Fulmer. So, it's looking like Ned is out here cheating, and it just further proves the point that men aren't shit. Not all, of course. But no, so it came out that Ned Fulmer was cheating on his wife, and he got let go. Now, of course you have a bunch of people out there that are like, oh, like, why is he getting fired for cheating? Like, that shouldn't be grounds for getting fired. Look, for one, it came out that he cheated on an employee, and I believe that does go against the terms of, being in the workplace, and so I do think that's grounds for termination. But also too, because we've even seen this recently happen within the past week, actually. Nia Long, her longtime boyfriend, also got caught cheating with an employee. He got suspended for a year or something like that. I'm not understanding why all of these men are cheating at the workplace. Like, why is this happening so much all of a sudden? And I know people people have said, like, oh, this happens all the time or whatever. But it's been in the news too many times here. Like, what is with that? Like, cheating in the workplace. Now, obviously, you shouldn't be cheating in general, like that's just a given. But to cheat in the workplace? Like, you're that messy and you're that reckless that you can't even keep it outside of work. Like, you messing with employees, like, that's just dumb. It's dumb to cheat in general. To then cheat on people that you're working with, like, that's just so messy. And so yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna get more of the details in this video. But yeah, I was shocked. Like, when I heard, first of all, I didn't even know what was going on. The first thing that I saw was that he was no longer working with them, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what happened? What's going on? And then I started reading some comments, and I started to gather that there had been some cheating going on. So I'm like, okay, so this is exactly what had happened with Nia Long's boyfriend, and that whole situation. And then I started seeing, like, some other stuff, and yeah, like, it's just not, and it's just crazy. It's another one of those moments where you're like, it doesn't feel real, especially if you're someone that has watched the Try Guys for, like, a long time. And just to see that, not only just him getting caught cheating in general, but just the fact that, like, the Try Guys is, like, gonna be forever changed because now he's not gonna be a part of it. Like, now it's just gonna feel weird. And people are already talking about replacing him and all that. I don't know if they're gonna go as far as to replace him with the 4th member, but this is just wild and crazy. But we're gonna hop into this video and get some more of these details.
If it feels like you're cheating, you probably
is cheating.
is.
Yep.
If you cheat on someone, never tell them, because
what?
Your punishment for cheating on someone is that you have to keep that burden on you. Like, you have to live with that guilt. And by, like, telling someone, you're actually just doing yourself a favor, and you're
making them feel bad.
Yeah, making them feel bad.
If some cheating is happening, it's probably, like, indicative of some deeper problems. So, like, you say keep it in, I say tell the person.
Right.
Oh my goodness, do we have a lot of
that's facts. Both, well, I don't know what she was talking about keep it to yourself. No, you should not keep it to yourself. You should give your partner that, at least that respect to tell them the truth and to have them decide for themselves if they want to stay. But no, like what he said, it's like usually when it comes to cheating, it usually has little to do with the person, and obviously that's easier said than done in terms of, like, you know, believing that. Like, a lot of times when you get cheated on, you do start to think, like, okay, like, what did I do to cause this? But it's usually something with that person, and it's some insecurity that they're dealing with.
A lot of stuff to talk about today, since a lot has changed since my last video.
Crazy.
This morning I posted a video talking about how fans of the Try Guys have noticed that in the last couple weeks, one of the 4 guys has been strategically edited out of the videos, and people were wondering what was going on behind the scenes that led to them making these very awkward edits that very obviously showed one of the members not in the videos anymore.
And I saw people saying this. I haven't watched the Try Guys recently. I used to watch them, like, you know, like years ago, but I haven't watched like any of their like more current videos. But I did see people saying that they had started to edit him out. So this situation probably happened like a while ago. And they're like just now bringing it to the public, which is crazy.
The Try Guys have been making videos together since 2014, and in 2018 they branched away from BuzzFeed to start their own channel and production company. They hired employees to work for them and also invited their significant others to partake in videos and create content. Zach, Eugene, Ned, and Keith are the members of the Try Guys, and they have more than one channel. They also have a podcast channel, and some of their significant others also have podcasts on their podcast channel.
Oh, I did not know they had a podcast. Interesting. I missed out on that one.
Ned's wife, Zach's fiance, and Keith's wife all have a podcast that they do together. So everyone thought this was one big happy family of a company. The boys have been a group for years now, and their partners have joined in on that success, all working together and befriending their other employees as well. Everyone always seemed super close, and the channel just seemed super wholesome. Everybody loved it. It was like this beaming ray of sunshine all the time, it seemed, on their channel. Their videos were super high quality, and I'll say nobody was expecting what went down this week to ever go down. So like I said in my video this morning about this whole situation, when I posted this morning, everything was all speculation, all rumors. There was no proof, no facts, no one had spoken out. Well, that has all changed now. And this all sort of started crumbling when Reddit started going crazy over rumors that Ned was being edited out of videos on the Try Guys channel. And the reason as to why that was happening was because people suspected that he had been cheating on his wife with an employee working under him at the Try Guys named Alex. Alex is engaged. I don't know about that
Oh,
anymore,
wow. And she got a dude. Man, this is nuts.
but she was engaged. And like I said, Ned is married to his wife, Ariel, who he is obsessed with. And she makes videos and podcasts on the Try Guys channel.
He ain't too
Ned
obsessed.
was always seen as this family man, and he was known for constantly saying he loves his wife.
My wife.
And see, that's why you can't believe everything you see, because you look like unicorns and rainbows from the outside looking in, but then behind the scenes, it may not be like that.
My wife.
So for everyone to hear that he was cheating on his wife, who he claims to love so much, and not only that, but was cheating on her with Alex, who works and makes videos with him and all the other guys
so
for the Try Guys channel, is just crazy. People were like, this is beyond inappropriate, and this is so weird and so strange. What is going on? And the reason why people believed that these two were together was because an anonymous person on Reddit posted screenshots of DMs. Someone had basically messaged another person saying, hey, it's blah 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 in New York City. I just saw her kissing Ned from the Try Guys. I just want to let you know, like, is she in New York? It honestly to me sounds like these were messages that somebody had sent to Alex's fiance, whom is no longer following her and has deleted all the photos that they ever had together. But in these messages, they included these videos, and only screenshots of these videos have been released, not the actual video.
Oh my God.
But it is like this super blurry photo of two people kissing, and people are just like, that is not enough proof for us to know that that is Ned and Alex.
I mean,
but The thing is, it turns out they actually went to a Harry Styles concert. Yes, they were in New York City, the two of them.
Ooh.
He was taking pictures with fans, so obviously people have photos of him in what shirt he was wearing, and they matched it up to this photo.
That's
and they also
crazy.
claimed that her purse is the same, so everyone was pretty sure that the rumors were true, that he had cheated on his wife.
I can't believe
Alex.
that. In public! See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, again, you shouldn't be cheating, period. I have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to cheating. Like, I will not stay with someone that is cheating on me. I don't care if we've been married for 10 years and got 3 kids. If you cheat on me, we're done. Like, period. But it's the fact that when men cheat, it's not, y'all don't even try to be like, there's no way to like respectfully cheat, but I'm just saying, it's like, y'all don't even try. Y'all don't even try to be sneaky with it, or try to like, at least not publicly embarrass somebody. Cause that's another thing too. If I were to ever forgive someone for cheating, you can't cheat on me in public. Once it's public, oh, it's wraps. Like, you've already embarrassed me in public. You're not going to make me look like even more of a fool by staying with you. So, at the very least, I don't know. It's just crazy to me that he thought that he could get away with that and nobody was going to see him, and that he isn't. He's still a public figure. No, is he a A-list celebrity? No. But he's well known enough to where he shouldn't have been that reckless. I don't know if he was like drunk, under the influence, whatever, but that's still no excuse.
But a lot of people were still like, that's just not enough proof. I don't believe it. No one has said anything. Still super sketched out by the whole thing, and just didn't want to think that was what was going on yet. Well, the Try Guys ended up having to put a statement on Instagram, which I think was the best move for
them. And that's another thing too. It's crazy that she said that people just refused to believe it and they wanted more and more proof. Listen, and this is why I don't like stan culture, because y'all will stand behind a person no matter what they do, and y'all don't hold your favorite celebrities accountable at all. The man cheated. He cheated. And it shouldn't even have taken a statement. Like, all the facts were lined up. It's like y'all need to physically be there in order to hold someone accountable and to tell someone that they're wrong. But it's like, because he's your favorite, he's one of the Try Guys, and it's like, oh, like he could never do that. He's not even capable of doing that. It's like y'all refuse to believe it. No. People do fucked up things all the time. No one is perfect. Your favorite person, your favorite celebrity, they aren't exempt from doing messed up stuff.
Because if they kept silent, this would have only gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. But because they addressed it right away, I think Keith, Eugene, and Zach are going to be totally fine doing Try Guys without Ned. But they came out with a statement and said, Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys as a result of a thorough internal review. We do not see a path forward together. We thank you for your support as we navigate this change. They then immediately rebranded all their social media pages to no longer include a cartoon image of the 4 of them together. And they have replaced that with their Triceratop logo. Soon after the Try Guys made a statement, Ned came out on Instagram and admitted, family should have always been my priority, but I lost focus and had a consensual workplace relationship. I'm sorry for any pain that my action has caused to the guys and the fans, but most of all to Ariel. The only thing that matters right now is my marriage and my children, and that's where I am going to focus my attention.
Well, you should have been focusing your attention on your marriage instead of cheating with an employee. Are you serious? Guys blow me with this. It's like, oh, like, I just want to save my marriage and I just want to focus on them, and I feel so bad for hurting my like, how about think about all that before you did what you did? Like, I'm sorry, there's no excuse. I understand that a lot of the times when people cheat, it's because of something lacking in the relationship. But be a man and work on it. Talk about it. Bring it up to your wife. Let her know what you're lacking and what you need in your relationship. Like, to go and seek it outside of your relationship and not even think about the consequences, not thinking about how you're going to ruin your family. I will never, ever understand, like, the concept of a man cheating and hurting someone that he's in love with. I have a really hard time believing that men can do that to someone that they truly, truly love and they don't want to lose.
It's honestly giving Adam Levine. I can't believe we're doing 2 back-to-back weeks where we have stories like this. It's just crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
His wife Ariel also spoke out saying she appreciated those who reached out to her during this time. Now, because of all of this, people have had some questions. Of course, since this is a rather shocking situation, as I don't think anyone expected something like this from the Try Guys, especially Ned, who branded himself as the best husband who loves his wife so much, people wondered if he was fired and if it was for cheating, and if cheating would be a fireable offense. And I've seen a ton of people ask this question, and I'm going to say that cheating is horrible, it is bad, it's painful, and it's selfish. But it seems the reason is not that he cheated, that's why he's not working with the Try Guys anymore. I think that it really has to do with the fact that he was a face of this company, he was a boss, and he was in a relationship with someone who he worked with.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be a problem if he didn't own this company and sign this girl's check. This could get very messy and very bad with the power dynamics here. And I don't think the other 3 guys want to risk any sort of lawsuit happening because of all of this or anything like that. Especially when his literal wife also works on some videos and does podcasts for their channel.
That is so
just
reckless.
Way too messy for all 3 of them to be so closely intertwined and in this mess. That is very risky for a company and really could put their image in danger as well as their ability to work together and maybe how brands even view them if things were to come out. The whole situation was just definitely a liability for them as a brand and a company. And what I mean by a potential lawsuit is that, you know, with Ned and his wife working at this company, if there's something that's going on with Alex and him and maybe he decides he wants to end it completely, now they're no longer getting along and he tells the guys like, hey, we should fire her because I don't really like her anymore. She could be like, wait a minute, I'm literally being fired for no reason, sue for like wrongful termination, and that's a whole case that they probably don't want to deal with and they don't want that to happen, so they are avoiding all of that, and I believe that's probably why Ned is not working with them anymore. This whole thing is just an insane situation, and I can't believe the rumors seem to be true about the Try Guys breaking up and him having been with someone else other than his wife. It's just so insane. And then when you go back and watch videos that they have on their channel, like there's literally a video of the guys competing to be bridesmaids for the girls in the office who are engaged, and Ned is literally talking about Alex's wedding, and I just honestly can't believe this.
The Try Guys are going to become bridesmaids. We're going to shop and wear bridesmaid dresses for 3 of our close friends who are engaged. YB, Alexandra, and Maggie Holden. I don't know that store, but I love the specific direction. Thank you, Alexandria.
It has to be in sage green and fit my theme of an outdoor beachy wedding. I want it to be fitted around the waist and no long sleeves. I want it to feel very romantic, but I want everyone to still look hot. XOXO, Alex.
Super hot makes me think I should maybe have a little slit moment.
Like, what? How uncomfortable. They're acknowledging that she's getting married and he's always acknowledging his wife. This whole thing is just like insane to me. I literally can't believe this. But I figured I would give you guys the update on everything because when I posted this morning, it was all just rumors and now everything has come to light. They've acknowledged the situation. And to be honest, like I said, I think the Try Guys will be fine without Ned. They'll keep making videos the same way they always have. They did nothing wrong and handled the situation well. So I feel like the 3 of them will definitely be fine. And I felt like they were going to make a statement today since the story was kind of getting crazy last night. At least I thought that was the best move for them if they made a statement today, and they did. So that's what's going on with the
all right. Yeah, like I said, he's trash. He's so trash for that. I'm sorry. I have 0 tolerance for cheating. Like, I just, have no respect for it at all. I think the decision was the best decision to make. Hopefully she was fired as well. I'm sure she was. And yeah, I think it's just crazy. But yeah, I think they'll be fine. I'm not sure how this is going to affect their friendship outside of work. So that'll be interesting. I know some people were suspecting that this whole thing was like fake and like a setup and like some type of like skit. I don't think so. It seems pretty real. I mean, yeah, you never know. And I think people are always going to speculate because we're in an era where people do make up stories like this for attention or for whatever, but I'm just gonna assume that this whole situation is real, especially because like there's pictures, there's DMs, and yeah, it doesn't look good. But I'm sure the Try Guys again will be fine. I am also sure though that viewership will probably pick up after this, just because people are going to be nosy and they're going to want to see how the dynamics are without Ned there. I do wonder if any videos will come out about this situation. But they don't seem like the messy type, so I don't think so. But I do low-key I do low-key want like a video of them like at least addressing it, and then they can like leave it alone. And yeah, I mean, I guess Ned and Ariel are gonna try to work it out. Maybe I couldn't really gauge where she was going, or where her mind was at based off her post. She just said she's, you know, trying to figure things out for them or their family. So I don't know what that means. But yeah, I mean, look, he fucked up. I mean, that's all there really is to it. He fucked up. He lost his job, a good paying job. I mean, being a full-time content creator is people's dreams. It's my dream. Like, and for him to mess all that up for a little workplace romance situation, it's just so, it's stupid. It's stupid, it's dumb, it's just, yeah. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Let me know what your initial reactions were when you heard this news. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.